I like them. They're great.
Okay. Lexi, what do you have to say about that?
I have no idea where the idea came from, but it actually was in my mind as soon as I got off stage last week, so it's kind of fun. I've never done on guard before.
Well, that's amazing. Thank you very much, Lexi. So you can take your lovely models, that's Sandra Schiavo and Takeshi Kiyama, off stage with you. No, we're fairly rushing through. Tatanka, we're getting, more than halfway through the series, and we're heading into this little focus group towards a new designer. How, having seen what you've seen so far, how are you feeling about it?
They have brilliant ideas, and I'm scared.
What are you scared of?
I'm scared they come up with avant-garde and then my place is gone in the fashion scene, because they have brilliant ideas and they have really, really good skills. And you can see every show that they are learning and improving their stuff, and it's amazing. I really like that.
I mean, Wicca, what about you? You've been here week after week. What are you feeling about it? Do you think that it's sort of changed since the beginning?
It did, because I think it did, because in the beginning it was like, okay, let's create some outfits, and but from week to week they really went over themselves with the ideas they have, with the they try to be more unique from week to week, because they really got the challenge now. I think in the beginning it was just a game maybe, and I think for some people I can feel that they really took the challenge.
So it's going to be quite something by the end, presumably, isn't it? Dancer, I mean, are you seeing new things here, do you think?
Yes, I do, and I know the work of some of these designers, and we can see that they really are pushing themselves beyond their envelope of comfort, and it's really exciting to see that.
I'm really glad to hear that. And of course, ladies and gentlemen watching out there, if you see anything that you really like tonight, I know I'm going downstairs to buy a few things. Come down to the Cult Sim and have a look around the shops, because they've all set up, all the designers that have been in the series have set up shops with all their designs in, so you can access them really easily here on the Cult Sim. So do come along and try on these fantastic avant-garde pieces, and I know we've had beautiful things week after week after week. Okay, we're going to move on now, and we are bringing on Vanessa Jinks. So, Vanessa, please. And whilst Vanessa comes down, I'm going to read the description of her clothes. Gaga Rose, I think it is, as opposed to Gaga Rosé. Funny fancy dance, Lady Gaga style, in shades of pink and blue, with the sexy corset made pasties. Pasties? We like pasties. And large roses that give volume and shape, including makeup, hair, boots, socks. Gaga is really funny. And then Gaga Guy. Gaga Guy, Gaga style costume made of printed fabric, fantasy animal in shades of yellow, khaki and black, with a colourful scarf that adds a modern and elegant piece. Is accompanied by a hat, vest. These accessories will make you feel very relaxed and cool. Okay, so who's next? Was it Wicca? Wicca? Ah, well, actually, Dancer, you're here, and Wicca's having some technical problems. Dancer, would you like to come in about Vanessa's thing?
Yes. I'm looking at the male outfit right now, and I can see we've got coordination from the scarf to the trim on the shirt and cuffs and shoelaces, which is really nice. The fantasy, I think, for me, this is kind of like an African fantasy in a way. It reminds me of the animal print. I like the textures and that she's chosen on the top, the way she's made it look like. In certain parts of it, the print is very strong, and other parts of it, it's almost as if there were a layer covering the print, which is nice. And then the pants are quite textured, very low. And for the females, and move over there. Again, lots of use of color with the pinks and blues and blacks and whites. We have from the swirl texture of the sculpted parts of the skirt to the flowers and the lace of the stockings, a lot of use of texture.
Lovely. We'll come to Tatanka then.
I like more the male outfits, because there you can see how she tried really to express what kind of fabric she used in the jacket and the pants. It's kind of synthetic leather or something like that, and this combination with this animal print, this fur scarf, I would definitely wear that, and it looks amazing for me. The female one is a little bit too simple. I think she spent more time doing the male one, and I have one thing to complain in the female one is on the sides where I can see that the seams are not closed pretty well. This is something I inspect every time, and if you use stripes like this, you just need a few minutes to close them on the sides as well, so you don't see that strong seam there. But they are both not bad.
Okay, Vanessa, do you feel like saying anything about that? I think not. She's just giving us a wry smile, I think. Thank you very much, Vanessa. Thank you. If you'd like to take your lovely model, Cy White Song and Veronica Krasner back, that's great. Thank you. And next we're going to bring on Vixen Dagger. Now, Vixen says about her pieces, "For these pieces, I wanted to represent nature, the need for respect for it, and a reminder that nature is not only beautiful, it is sacred. These two pieces represent the Celtic god of the wood, Cernunnos, and our Earth Mother Gaia, the ultimate mother to us all. Being both Earth deities, I composed them with the bounties and beauties of nature, paying close attention to make it so that their leaves actually swayed with the wind, and each of them composed of the unique aspects of their deity. The men's one is Lord of the Wood, tribute to Cernunnos, and women's is Honor Thy Mother, tribute to Gaia." Okay, I'm going to bring Wicca in here, as it actually seems quite appropriate with that name, Wicca. Would you like to come in on Vixen's models, please? Do we have Wicca? Oh, hang on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to check whether Wicca can see. Hold on. Okay. No. Okay. Dancer, would you like to come in again then, please? You're having your work about
Yes, thing I can appreciate the music part too. I think it's incredible. It's just wow. I really think the theme is so well thought out here. The textures that I am looking at are done just wonderfully, and they go all the way from head to toe. I mean, and I do appreciate the movement that there is within that she tried to capture. She nailed it completely. The colors are very much colors that are complementary and earth colors. So from the textures to the coloring to the movement are just fantastic. I was just looking at the man's outfit. The woman's outfit, I'm not as fond of the thing with the whale in it, but I can appreciate it. But everything else in the outfit is again just very amazing. I love the textures. I think they're clean, very, very unique, and I think the thought process behind this. And if you just look at the bark texture, that's that's on the back, and then compare it with the leaves, it's just totally nailed.
Fantastic. Okay. Tatanka.
Well, those outfits are definitely beyond fashion because this is art. They are so powerful in expression, and I'm really, really amazed by both of these outfits. They are incredible, great.
Okay. So, Vixen, what do you have to say about that?
Well, thank you very much for the good review. I had a little bit of a crisis where my cat knocked into my mouse and shot all the mail prints into outer space. So I had 3 hours to do building this before the competition. So I'm glad that it had a good review.
Great. Thank you very much, Vixen. If you'd like to lead off your lovely models, Selena and Daniele. Okay. Now, next we have Nefertiti Kamagawa. And I'm looking, oh yeah, I've got a card for Nefertiti. And Nefertiti says, okay, my inspiration this week was to do something bright and colourful. But what automatically came to mind was Hindu gods and goddesses. So I wanted to do my version of a god and goddess. Goddess Leaf, that's Veronica Krasner, is wearing a red and orange shirt with matching shirt and gold embroidery. Skirt, sorry, as my eyes back, and embroidery. She is a goddess of love and good faith. God Kiba is a war god. His arms carry his sacred dagger of Subali and the damned sword of Arihan. His green and orange silk fabric of his pants are gathered round his waist. He is ready for battle. And do we have Wicker Merlin, who must be ready for battle by now, I would think?
Yes, and I even can see the female one. And the male as well. Oh, wow. I can see both outfits, and I'm not crashed again. That's great. What I really like, and what I really think it's funny, is all the arms that she has. So it's really hard to see which arms are the right ones. What I like is that she dared to do color, because I know that Nefer is doing avant-garde for a longer time, and mostly in black and white and silver. So I'm really surprised that what she did combine those fantasy and avant-garde thingy. She really hit her self-chosen theme with the Indian goddess, I think, and god or fighter or whatever. I don't know if I like it or not, because it has parts that I really like and it has parts that I don't like. I think maybe the I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm very unsure, because I like the idea of the arms and all the prims and all the stuff that I really like, but on the textures, she just the one on the orange one is really nice with those little flowers, and the pink one is so plain. So I don't know. And the male one, okay, I like that idea again with the arms for sure, and she did a great thing with the prims. That I really love on that.
okay. Tatanka, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. She did a good job, and especially when you look the female skirt, it's hard to do that. You get this flow of the brims, the texture on the brims in the front. This is not easy to do and to adjust. And of course, she can improve more on the texture work, but she already admits that she is more into prim work than texture, and she does always a very good prim work. And the male one, of course, you have to sell both outfits as a complete avatar, because otherwise you need a lot of HUDs to adjust the skin parts and the skin colors. But I like the idea, and yes, I do. I like it.
Okay, well, Nefertiti, what do you think about those two feedbacks?
Thank you. I tried my best. I wanted to bring in my version of these Hindu goddess and god and make them